Hi, my name is Barry Crampton. Today I'm going to show you around our Range Rover Vogue, then I'll take you for a ride in it, but first I'll tell you a little bit more about it. It's a 3-litre TD V6 Vogue automatic, 2016 on a 16 plate, one owner from new, has done 40,184 miles. Fuel economy, urban 36.2 miles per gallon, extra urban 44.1 miles per gallon, and combined is 40.9 miles per gallon. It has a 0 to 60 time of 7.4 seconds, a top speed of 130 miles per hour out of a 254 brake horsepower, 6-cylinder 24 valve engine. Road tax, 6 months is £145.75p and 12 months is £265. So at the front we've got xenon headlamps, the high pressure headlamp wash, the front parking sensors, multi-spoke alloys. It's sat on Continental cross contacts all round, real good condition, plenty of tread left on them. The silver blades down the side and the silver roof with the glass panoramic roof set inside. We've also got keyless entry and keyless go, so long as you've got the key on your person, if you just touch the handle there, it'll lock it up, and when you come back to the car, if you put your fingers behind the door handle and it'll open up. Got the rear privacy glass, and it's kind of a smoky rear privacy glass. I'm sure there's a special name for it which I can't just recall at the moment, but I think the idea is to keep the sun off your passengers as well as not be able to see in. We've got the little silver bar that continues from the blade there, the silver rear tailgate spoiler, your rear wiper is underneath there so it's shielded in the winter, little reversing camera there, and then power open close tailgate, and it's split kind of a 70-30 configuration, plenty of room in the back. It's got a proper alloy wheel, and it's a full size tyre as well, and the tyre's never been on the car. And then you've got this hard like load cover there. One of the other things that I'll just show you, I'll just close this bottom bit, and if you press that button, both of those close at the same time. If you press the bottom bit, just the bottom bit closes. But here we go, we'll just switch that on, and then if you're like me and you think tow bars are hideous on a car, they go to all that trouble to design them all in a wind tunnel and make them look nice, and then somebody sticks a big blooming lump of metal on the back. But there you go, that deploys out from underneath the bumper, and then we can put it back. Like so. So, rear parking sensors, very comfortable in the back, nice big high seat backs, back seats are like brand new, Meridian speakers all round, you've got the nice panoramic roof, so it's not claustrophobic, it's nice and light and airy in the back. You've also got this rear centre armrest, 2 cup holders there, the Isofix fastenings for the rear, you know, for your rear child seat, heated rear seats, and you've got your own climate control switches there. So it's great to, well, it's fantastic to drive, and it's fantastic to be a passenger in one of these too. Just take you for a ride in it. What a day. So we've got 2 Range Rover keys, the little ones here, it's keyless go, so long as you've got the key in your pocket, then everything's hunky-dory. You can set off, get in, close the car up, get in the boot, whatever. without taking the key out of your pocket. So now I've splashed hand sanitizer everywhere. Let's I'll just tell you the service history. Great service history. 21st to the 7th 2017, 13,157 miles, Rybrook Land Rover Conway. 13th to the 8th 2018, 22,821 miles, Rybrook Land Rover Conway. 24th of the 1st 2020, 35,719 miles, Rybrook Land Rover Conway. So full main dealer service history, and it's done 40,194 miles. Just wipe that hand sanitizer up. So here we go. We'll set off. This is say keyless start, so you just press the button as long as you got your foot on the brake. Really nice. This is the highlight of an otherwise miserable day today. Let's just do this. It's closing roof doors here. We've got 3-position memory seats. Let's just try them. Position 3. The mirrors, the steering wheel and the seat all moves. Yep. Oh. There we go, the 3 positions. Now I'll get it something like for me. It's you can actually tilt the front and the back up as well in on this one. It's got lumbar support as well. Let's see, here we go. Electric tilt and slide steering wheel. You've got the button here, lowers the vehicle when you pull up so you can get out easier and get back in easier. The rotary gear knob. I'm just trying to do everything that I can't really do when I'm driving, but here we've got a little cooler compartment. There's USB, a power socket and also auxiliary in. Let's go. So car's completely different with the blind shut. We'll just put that back. Full pan roof. It's a great accessory. One of my favourites, and my other favourite, as everybody who watches knows, is this little button there, the heated steering wheel. We've also got a heated front screen, great on frosty mornings. And these cars just drive so good. Just absorb the bumps, power away, and plenty of room for the passengers as well and their luggage. Everything about them very, very well built, solid. Aluminium bodies on these, the later ones. We've got automatic, we've got sport there. Just press the button down and holds it in gear longer. You can also, well, you can actually set it for the paddles only to work in sport or to work in everything. Let's we'll just get this round the roundabout and then see. It's a lovely car. Unfortunately, we're in lockdown at the moment. We can operate on a click and collect policy. Easy for me to say. And obviously, I can't do this from home. I'm going to try and work from home as much as I can. But the most important thing in my job anyway is videoing the cars, because we have a lot of followers and we sell a lot of cars via the internet, via these videos, so I can't do this from home. So before anybody thinks of grassing on me, that's the reason I'm out, and I'll be going home as soon as I've finished. Having said that, I wish I could just keep driving this car because it's lovely. Not being able to get it washed, it's basically just as it's come in, and yesterday it threw it down all day, so there's quite a bit of grime on the car, but I can assure you underneath it, it's a beautiful looking car in fantastic condition inside and out. It's a nice looking car, the black with the silver flash up the side and the silver roof and the glass panoramic roof, the big alloy wheels, just fantastic to drive. Just check all those. We've got here power folding door mirrors. I'll just check that, make sure they're working, because this road test is also to make sure everything's working as well. So door mirrors are. Got Bluetooth hands-free, Bluetooth audio streaming. I can demonstrate the Bluetooth audio streaming working, but it's getting really difficult these days, because although you only play the music for a few seconds, it is getting picked up with YouTube, and you know, they frown on it as a copyright infringement, even though it's only a few seconds. That used to be okay, but if I turn this down now, and my phone is over there, so I'm not touching it. Hey Siri, play music.
All right, shuffle music from your library.
So that's going to play music. I'm going to turn the radio down. There's audio. And that's Confident, Demi Lovato. As you can see there, playing on the through the Bluetooth. You can use it to play your Amazon Music, Spotify, iTunes, whatever, and it'll play through, even if it's sound from YouTube. Once you've got it set up, anything that is playing, any audio that's playing on your phone will come through the speakers, and as you can see, it's like so. You just press that. Stop start drives me mad. It's such a stupid idea. Car weighs 2 tons. Every time it stops and starts, the car shakes, which in effect means that the starter motor is moving 2 tons via the flywheel and everything else, all your other suspension components, and to me it just seems like a ludicrous idea to save what is in effect pennies worth of fuel, to ruin thousands of pounds of running gear and stuff prematurely, and make the replacement quicker. So my advice to you is turn that off. We've got cruise control on the steering wheel here. I'll just set that. It's one touch set. Great system in the Land Rover. Just press that button at the top, doing 70 miles an hour, just wafting along, 1500 revs, no tyre noise. It's just a fantastic car. We're kind of moving to more and more towards just selling Land Rover, Range Rover product. I'd be a happy man if we did, and we're certainly getting known for it. Our videos are getting lots of views, especially the Range Rovers. We're on today, will surpass 18 million views, which is, you know, tremendous, and 16,000 subscribers. But the other thing is that we're selling cars before they're advertised now. People watching out. When I say before they're advertised, we're just putting them on the website, not actually paying for any adverts, because that's free, and obviously YouTube's free. And we had a 17 plate yesterday. That's gone already. Didn't even get a chance to drive it, which is extremely annoying. I think when all this lockdown business is done, I think I'm going to have to plan a road trip, and it won't be a sports car I'm going in, because these are just... Before I switch the cameras on, a Mercedes Mustang, a Mercedes Sprinter, I was just going home to set the cameras up, and a Mercedes Sprinter guy pulled out of a side street. He was looking that way, of course I'm coming this way, and he was right the way across the road before he actually turned his head back this way to see me there. And I mean, to be honest, it didn't bother me, because I know that in this he'd have probably come off worse, to be fair. But you know, if you'd been in a little car, a Fiat Sargento or something like that, I'd have probably had a heart attack thinking about it. Just a lovely car. My favourite colour combination, I suppose. We have got a white Range Rover. Well, we've got two white Range Rovers in at the moment, and although they look very, very nice, I'm getting a bit fed up of seeing white now, where everything on the road is white. And at one time, you know, people were so fed up of white, you couldn't sell them. They just, new ones especially, and it was all blacks and silvers. But obviously the last few years white became very, very popular. But you can't beat black with privacy glass. When I used to go and pick my mate up in my Mercedes demonstrator, he used to call it, well, I see you've come in the Jeff again, and of course Jeff Hurst. Like, that was the idea. It looked like a hearse, but classy colours. What else have we got? Well, big front central armrest. You've got your own separate armrest here. You're way up, you can see over everybody, you feel nice and safe. You've got, no, there's somebody behind me, but you've got a reversing camera, front and rear parking sensors. Gosh, what else? Meridian speakers. The sound system is really, really good. I was listening to, well, Pinball Wizard before, and the intro turned up. It just awesome, and it's real good stereo on that track. And Pete Townshend's guitars coming out one side and Daltrey singing out the other. Just it's like, well, it's like having your own private concert in here while you're doing 70 miles an hour. As I say, if it it's unfortunate now because of the copyright things, but I'll just let these people go past me. And just test the suspension and the steering up through the chicane and the S-bend. Right, actually there you go. So that's the reversing. You see there, you turn the steering wheel and it shows you basically where your tow bar is going to go, because of course you've got the electric tow bar as well. And you've got touch image for further options. So that's the towing hitch, helps you tow. Let's just do that. That'll just show you whereabouts you're going to hit something, and then you've got the goalposts there, and also the kind of counting down. Right, we'll just get up a little bit of speed so we can load the front end. that's the sat nav. I'll show you how to set the sat nav, pair of mobile, delete a mobile, and stream audio when we get back. It's a bit of a big car, and you do have to be careful coming up this road. And we've just come across a cyclist right at a bend, so that's cocked me test up. Let's go. We'll give it a flick. Yeah, no worries, no knocks or creaks or cracks. Lovely car. Have to say that the tyres are pretty good as well. Very little noise coming from them, and the big tyres. The steering wheel is absolutely toasted, air conditioning's working, and another thing, heated seats. This has got heated seats, but I always complain in the other sports. I complain about having to switch the screen on and then adjust the heated seats from the screen. But in this one, with the later switches, you see there that switch. If you press the seat there, and you get the seat showing, you can actually turn the seat up and down from this switch without having to do that. So you can turn the fan down. And just knocked it onto hyper cooling there. All the fans coming on. Hyper cooling's not its real name, by the way. Okay, so I'll finish the test drive there, and just remind you, we've lots of new cars coming in that I've got to get done. We've got another Range Rover Vogue, which I'll try to do as soon as possible. Still got the Mini to do. Got a BMW 335 Sprinter van, which has just come in today. Transit van, plenty of stuff. So have a look at our website, www.ggcars.co.uk. If you're watching this video in the future and this car's gone, we're always getting Range Rovers in. Oh, while I remember, we had a call, somebody who watches the videos, and asked us to keep a lookout for a specific vehicle, and he has people saying Range Rovers, you know, oh, they're unreliable, they're always breaking down, and of course they're people that never had one. But he's got an 88 on an F Range Rover that's done 370,000 miles. So that's to the moon and back. Range Rovers are always, they're unreliable and always breaking down. Of course they are. Best car on the road. Thanks for watching. See you in the next video.